Hey team, Kurt Reichert again here, Regional Safety Manager at OTC. Welcome to another installment of our Safety Best Practices video series. Today's topic is proper lifting technique. Why is this important? Well, muscles and joint strains are one of the most numerous injuries that occur in a workplace. These are by far the leader in workplace injuries that lead to days away from work, pain and suffering, long-term recovery, and high rates of workers' comp insurance costs. In this segment, we will focus specifically on back strains and things you can do to help prevent them. If you've ever experienced chronic back pain or know someone who does, you know just how life-altering it can be. Your back is a structure of very intricate and rather delicate series of vertebrae, discs, ligaments, and relatively small muscles. The back can be very powerful when used in conjunction with your legs, shoulders, and abdominal muscles, but can be easily damaged when used improperly. Let's start with the basic realities of safety culture in regards to lifting and back safety. Anyone want to guess what a major reason why back injuries happen in the first place? Well, it's not a lack of training or even a lack of knowledge. It's ego. Many times workers in our industry want to be seen as tough and strong or even indestructible, especially when we're young. You might get away with overexerting your back a few times, but over time it will catch up with you. Sometimes it happens suddenly and catastrophically. Oftentimes, the best method of moving an object is not to lift it at all. Use mechanical means such as a forklift or an overhead crane. If either of these tools is available, use them. If we can avoid using our backs at all, this is the greatest protection. Let's discuss the basics of proper lifting. First, size up the load and make sure you can safely lift the weight. As a general rule, if a load is more than 50 pounds, it is advised to either get help from a coworker or use mechanical means. Let's discuss the basics of proper lifting. First, size up the load and make sure you can safely handle the weight. As a general rule, if a load is more than 50 pounds, it is advised to either get help from a coworker or use mechanical means. Stand with your feet roughly shoulder width apart and stand as close to the object as possible. In general, when lifting, the best results will be had when you keep the load as close to our bodies and center of gravity as possible. Now, squat down with your knees, keeping your spine as straight and vertical as possible during the lift. Firmly grasp the load and pull it in close to your body. Keep your head up and looking forward. This helps avoid bending the spine during the lift. Tighten your abdominal muscles and press up with your legs, again keeping the weight close to the body. Stand up straight. Once the load is up, avoid twisting at the waist. Rotate your feet instead of your waist or shoulders. Move the load where it needs to go, and then carefully reverse the process, lowering the load with your legs. Some other considerations in regards to spine health and back health. First, get regular exercise to keep your back healthy. Do some light stretching before doing any heavy lifting. Get those muscles warmed up. Staying hydrated. Hydration is a major factor in muscle strains and sprains. Avoid a lot of caffeinated drinks or other, quote, energy drinks, especially during hot weather. These accelerate dehydration. Avoid constant overexertion throughout the day and at home. Get your rest. And again, avoid the ego. Don't take a chance on lift being too heavy. Get help from a buddy or a piece of equipment. This is Kurt Reichert signing off until next time. I'll see you out on the next job site.